Hey, ladies, gentlemen, this is a sad video, but I just wanted to touch on this. This is terrible, 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 terrible news. I mean, another shooting, okay? Another shooting. This affects all communities, especially the Black community. And this channel is not race-centered, but it hits the Black race very hard because we have to have those talks with our young children, boys or girls, especially boys, and explain to them how to behave when you stop by the police. It's scary. Even as an adult, I make sure my hands are visible. I watch my words when, funny enough, not funny enough, but a little while ago when I was growing up, I didn't think about it like that. I didn't fear that I would get shot by police. I would ask questions like, why are you stopping me? And I would act innocent, and I never thought there would be a repercussion to that. I just felt like, okay, I didn't do anything. You shouldn't be stopping me. And I was never rude, but I was a bit of a smart aleck, especially as a teenager. I just felt like, okay, why are you stopping me? I'm not doing anything, and there's criminals for you to arrest. Why are you bothering me? I was stopped one time for parking near the school, waiting for my sisters. I was parking near the elementary school and waiting for her to leave. And where I was parked, I shouldn't have been. And I was stopped by a female police officer. Luckily, she was nice and told me not to park there. And I acted as if I was confused. Well, I kind of was, because I didn't know you shouldn't park there. Yet I didn't have any fear of her seeing my hands maybe below the steering wheel on my lap, or reaching for my driver's license at the time that she was at my window for her to think I'm reaching for a gun. I have a taser, and she did let me know to make sure when I'm stopped by a police officer to let them know I have a taser. Not taser, sorry, a pepper spray sprayer. And I learned my lesson then to make sure if I'm stopped, I let them know if I have something like that. And I usually carry pepper spray, and I have a taser. So anyways, back to this story. Duante Wright was shot by police just recently. Unfortunately, I don't have the exact day, but he was another police shooting. I feel like we've had enough. And even though it's not just Black people who are being shot by police, it hits a fresh wound. We feel as if we're being preyed upon. It makes us feel as if it's race-centered. And no one really thinks to look at statistics, how many other people of other races have been shot or victimized by police. You know, usually if the police shoot you, they aim to kill, unfortunately. But when it comes to the Black community, we feel as if, okay, you're, attacking us, you are hunting us down. It's very scary because you fear racism in a person who is in power, exacting that power, and your word against theirs. And if you don't make it out of the situation, you don't have a word. You feel as if you're already on their list as someone to put in place. And in many situations, many people who have been shot, except for, of course, those that were young. There's been, very young Black boys shot by police who didn't have any record at all, of course. And many of the older young men who have a record. And no, I would never say because they have a record they deserve to be shot. Are you serious? Are you serious? I am no angel. Even if I was Mrs. Christ herself, Mother Teresa, or whatever it is, or Saint, Antoinette, I wouldn't ever think it's justified for anyone to be shot by police over a misdemeanor, over a felony charge that's been they served time for, or any type of crime. No, that doesn't justify them being shot over a police stop, not in my opinion. And I understand there are people who are going to argue that he was resisting arrest. I hope that none of the young men in my family or myself or my sister resist arrest when stopped by police. I would never think to do it, and I pray I'm never arrested because I don't want to be in handcuffs and I don't want to be behind a police car I don't want my fingerprints taken. I don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be strip searched. I don't want to have to defend myself and find someone tough to defend me while I'm in jail. Hopefully, you know, I find me a girlfriend who is big and bad enough, but I don't want that to happen. And this is, I'm not joking. I'm not making fun of this situation at all. I'm just saying, of course, I don't want to go to jail. Yet, him resisting arrest doesn't mean he should have been shot. Who can say that? Who can say that? He was 20 years old. 20 years old. Duante Wright was 20 years old. Father of a young child. I believe a son. If I'm wrong, correct me. And he was scared, I assume, being stopped by police. And after just dealing with the George Floyd incident, and after that, there were others, and George Floyd's got the most media attention, of course. Yet there is that fear when you stop by police. You're like, okay, let me make sure my hands are on the steering wheel. Let me get my driver's license out before they come over to the window so they're not thinking I'm reaching for a gun. Let me speak to them in a manner that doesn't seem as if I am questioning their authority. Let me be polite. Let me not say the wrong thing, but I'm scared. He was scared. He called his mother, and his mother told him to, he was stopped. Let me actually go back. Let me backtrack. The reason he was stopped is because he had air freshener hanging from his rear view mirror. I apologize. I might be thinking of one thing and I say another. I'm sorry. His rear view mirror. And his mother told him to remove it, according to what I saw online, according to the news story. And when he might have said something to his mom, like something to the, to the fact that he wanted to maybe escape or run away or try to flee, his mom said, don't run. Of course, you're a mother of a black son. You're a mother of a teenager. You're a mother, period. You're going to tell your child not to run when they're stopped by police, right? Yeah. So she told him not to.